I got 3 pairs of shoes for $130. Hey, what's up everybody? Thanks for coming back for another video. Today we don't have a mystery box, but we do have all the sneakers I bought out in 1 week off of OfferUp. So I know you guys like my buyout videos. Unfortunately, I didn't get to record like all the meetups and stuff because there was a lot of separate transactions, but I do want to go over how much I paid for these shoes and how much I can resell them for after I cleaned them up. So all the shoes pretty much are already clean, so I don't really have too many before and after pics. Sometimes I post them on Instagram, so go ahead and give me a follow at The Real Sneak Peek. I'll do like before and after of cleaning a shoe, so if you like seeing that transition, go ahead and give me a follow. So we'll go ahead and get straight into it. I'm gonna post a little kind of like screenshot right here, just so you guys can see that I am doing this on OfferUp. I'm not sponsored by OfferUp, it's just the app that I use, but I just want you guys to know that I am not lying about all of this, but I am indeed doing this on OfferUp and I'm messaging people. You can go ahead and see how I message people or what I look out for. Maybe I'll do another video on some tips and tricks on how to do that. But for right now, let's just go ahead and get straight into it. One of the first pairs I did pick up are a pair of these Jordan 5 metallic whites. So this pair was a little bit more dirty. There was some paint chipping here and there, so I had to fix that and clean them up. I bought them for 60 bucks off of this guy, which is not a bad price at all. Unfortunately, because they don't have a box and they're not as icy blue on the bottom, they don't go for too much, but I think I could still get about 140, 120 bucks off of this. So that's definitely a good flip. Next up, I had a pair of these Jordan 13 breads in a size 12. This isn't the most recent one. The most recent one was like 2018, I think. These were from like 2013. So when I bought them, I didn't know that there was some glue separation, and that's something I have to check out a little bit more in detail, but he had them listed for 120. I offered him 100 and I got them, but good thing I know how to fix small little glue problems. So these ones are all set, ready to go. And I think that these will fetch at least maybe around 160 up to $220, depending on the buyer. So definitely another good flip. It did take a little bit more of my time, sadly, but you know, you gotta be really efficient in the way that you check out the shoes. You can't just like check them out and give them money. Unfortunately, I did that because I was in a rush to pick up some other shoes. I did do this one deal that I am happy about. So I first saw this pair of Kobe 1 Protros on this guy's page, and he wanted, I think, 80 bucks, which is already a pretty decent deal. There are some flaws in it, which is mostly just the uppers have some marks on the suede, but I was like, hey, how much can you do? Like, what's the best price? I didn't give him my price. I just asked him what's the best price. And he's like 40 bucks. And I was like, 40 bucks? All right, I could definitely do that. And I can probably sell these for maybe about 100 bucks. These are definitely not bad. But the additional part of why I like this is because he had 2 other pairs of Jordans, and he was like, hey, if you're interested, I'll just give you a deal. So I picked these up. I paid 40 bucks for those. And then I picked up also a pair of these. These are the Jordan 3 in the Joker colorway. You don't really see these too often. It's definitely a rare colorway. The only flaw is some paint chipping on the medial side, which is normal for older Jordan 3s. But these were a little bit dirty. I cleaned them up, and he had them listed for like $175, which is pretty high. I don't even think I can get that much. But he was like, hey, if you want them, I'll give you this one and another pair of Jordans for 100 bucks total. So these really only cost me about $50, which is pretty crazy. He went from $175 to $50. I don't know why, but he just kind of hooked it up. So I do have a pair of these, and the other pair of Jordans that came, they're not as cool as the Jokers or don't go as much, but I do have a pair of these Jordan 3 in a triple white colorway. So these are definitely older. You can see the yellowing and the yellowing on the soles right there. So they were a little bit dirty. They don't come with a box, or they don't come with the original laces, but I can swap these out for other Jordan 3 laces because I have some lying around. But these ones don't go for too much. I'm honestly like getting these, the Jokers and the Kobe's, like I can sell each shoe for $100 and be giving deals to people and still be making profit. That's like the crazy thing about it. And that's what gets me so hyped about doing these OfferUp deals, because you never know if people are just gonna give you a deal. 40 for the Kobe's, and then 100 for both of the Jordans. And I really, honestly, I only had $130 left, like in my wallet. I could have gone to the bank to get another 10, but I was hesitant on getting some of these pairs because I wasn't sure if they were fake. I wasn't sure if there's more damage to them. So I told him, hey, just let me see them. And then I told him I only had $130 on me, and I wasn't lying. And so he just said, yeah, that's fine, 130. So I got 3 pairs of shoes for $130. So that's definitely one of the bigger come ups. Another pair is a pair of these Kobe 8s in the Venice Beach colorway. One of my favorite colorways of the Kobe 8s, because I was actually able to cop 2 when they first dropped, and I balled in them, and I gave it to another friend who balled in them as well. Great shoes, size 9. I did pay a little bit more. I paid $170, which for a used pair of Kobe's without a box, it is kind of a heftier price, but because Kobe's prices are going up and 8s are rare, then I thought it was a good deal. There was some gluing issues that I did have to fix on here, but after fixing it, they look really clean and really good. And so I'm hoping to get around $300. So it's still about 100% profit. If not, I'm pretty sure I can sell them for around like 250-ish range. These ones are the most recent pickups that I just got. If you guys don't know what these are, don't worry, I didn't know what they were either. But these are the Nike Dunk High in the Barcelona colorway. So you see that there is an orange tongue and it says bar on there, and it's the same thing on the other shoe. There are some flaws in it, which is pretty much yellowing on the soles, on the midsoles, and a bunch of paint scuffs on the black part. But luckily for me, I have a lot of black paint, so I can cover those up and fix it really easily. So I paid $70 for these, which to me is a steal. Because honestly, from the front, if you wear them, they kind of look like breads, like bread Jordan 1s. So $70, I definitely think once I clean them up that they'll be worth at least $150 to $200. So we'll go ahead and see if I can get that much for them. I'll save the best for last, just because I think it was like one of the bigger come ups besides that 3-pair combo. But I also bought the only pair that came with a box. So I did get a pair of these size 11 Jordan 1 Low SB Desert Ores right there. So the guy had them listed for, I think it was like $100, and I just paid him the $100 because it was a good deal. They were really beat, like it was so dirty, and there was actually like scuffs on the toe box that I covered up. So hopefully those things won't crack or pop open anymore. But the only flaw with these is that because people cut into the canvas that is on there, there is like kind of small cut marks and stuff. I don't know if you can see that on the toe, but there is a cut right there. But it does come with all the extra laces and all that. So even at $100, because I cleaned them up, I do think I can at least, at minimum, get like 150. So it's technically 50% return on my investment, which isn't bad at all. And it's a cool shoe, and it's also kind of in my size. So if I wanted to wear it, I totally could. And then the last deal I had was actually 2 pairs of shoes. So I got 2 pairs.
Shout out to all the pair
Of Nike SB Dunks, which as you guys know right now, they are doing super well on the market. This pair right here is the Nike Dunk Low SB in the Sequoia colorway. So this one's super clean, uppers are really good. The only problem was that they were yellow, but I already unyellowed the soles, so they're all good to go. They are a size 13, and these ones are probably going for about $250 to $300. And so since they're in good condition, I could probably get around that price point. And then the other pair that came with it is another pair of Nike SB Dunks, which this colorway is called the Medusa. So it's kind of hard to see, but they're called the Medusas because in the green, there is kind of like a snake skin pattern, where if you didn't know, Medusa is like some goddess or something like that. I forget what the mythology is, but she used to have like snakes on her head, and if you stared into her eyes, you turn into stone, which is probably why it's all gray. It's like stone gray. So this colorway is pretty cool. I like the color blocking, and these are also a size 13. So I was able to cop both both of these pairs for $115 for both of them. They did need just a little light cleaning on top and some unyellowing, but that's definitely something I can do super easily. And 115 bucks, and they both go for about 200 to 300 or 250 to $300 range. So I could potentially sell them both for $600 and makes like 550% return on my investment, which is insane. So don't sleep on OfferUp. I know for some of you guys it's really hard, and I'll probably do a video of how I do OfferUp and how I scale it and how I search for stuff, and it's gonna vary per person. But anyways, over here we do have our total list of our market price. This is how much all the shoes go for on the market right now, estimated, and then this is how much I actually paid for all the shoes together. And this is how much profit I'm gonna make, which is freaking insane. So I definitely make most of my money doing OfferUp deals rather than doing like my mystery boxes. Mystery boxes are good too, but OfferUp is just another way for me to get inventory, but also get some really good prices at times. So there is a hassle to it, but it's worth it for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys get inspired by shoes and making profit. But other than that, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys can stay blessed, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.